Start recording. Stop recording. Button.
Hello everyone, I'm here to show you a new product today that I got. I'm super excited about it. It is Madden 2020 on the Xbox One. I have been a big gamer a lot of my life, and how I used to have to play, for any sighted person that may come across this, is I would have to get the game, memorize the menu system, which entitled my mom reading me it 300 or 400 times, or at least 10 times. And I actually could learn it quicker than you would think, especially on the older systems, because it wasn't as deep as it is now. So I would learn how to do the menu system, and I could do little things. I could pretty much just play the games, but never know stats, never know any details about the game. And that all changes now. And it actually had changed 2 or 3 years ago. EA started implementing accessibility options into the game, and really did a good job with it. And I started taking notice. At first, people kind of were like, "Oh, it's gimmicky, and this is just not, it's not going to really work." Kind of the skepticism, and I get that because, honestly, video game makers have never taken accessibility serious. So why would we think they would start now? Well, fast forward to 2020, I ended up getting Madden first on my PC. I have a Surface Pro, and that was not an enjoyable experience because the Surface Pro is not a gaming machine. But it gave me a taste of Madden, and I was like, man, I really want to get it and have it on a system that works. And I was looking at gaming PCs, and they're super expensive, and I just didn't want to go that route, really. So, long story short, I had an iPad that I just really wasn't using anymore, hadn't used, and I decided to trade it for an Xbox. And so that brings us to today. So the Xbox, just to speak quickly on that before I just show you a little bit of the game menu, has accessible menus. It is able to talk. You're able to get around it just fine with narrator. They have a way to turn it on and off with the controller. So you hold down the Xbox button, you'll feel a vibration, and then you hit the menu or start, if you're a PlayStation fan, button. And that will actually turn on narrator. And you're able to then hear your Xbox and get to your games. You can launch TV shows. I've played with it on YouTube TV, and that did not seem accessible. So it does have some limitations. I also looked at TuneIn Radio, and it looks like TuneIn Radio does on Windows PC with narrator. So pretty much, if you ever use narrator on Windows, that's pretty much what you're getting here. Ultimately, the Xbox is basically a Windows box in a sense.
See all suggestions.
All right,
button.
So now
press the Y button to search.
Good grief, that's loud. All right, so we're going to go into Madden and just take a look at this real quick.
Endless play.
All right,
Add to home.
so now
button. Welcome block. Block 2 of 2.
I'm going to hit
Xbox
my
assist.
menu button here.
Launch set. Guide for Kind Beast 977 window. Guide tab. 5 of it. Horizontal system actions. My games and apps. Button.
Click on my games and apps.
Window. See all. Button. Press menu for more options. 1 of 1. Custom group suggested apps. See all. Button. Press menu.
I'm
for
sure
more
there's
options.
a quicker way to do this, but I'm going to click on that.
My games and apps window. Games. Section loading. Madden NFL 20. 1 of 1. Press the menu button
And
to
we
get
got
more
Madden
options.
20.
Games.
All right.
Installed. 1 of 2. Sorted by easy. All storage. 321.1 GB free. 12% used.
Now, we're in Madden.
Ultimate Team. Exhibition.
So now that is narrator on Madden itself reading.
Franchise.
Franchise. Superstar X Factors. Franchise.
So if I'm going to click on my franchise, I've been playing with the Jaguars because I'm a big Kentucky fan and I love Josh Allen.
You have
So,
three options. Continue playing is selected.
so I'm going to click continue.
Entering franchise hub screen, things to do. Team adjust lineup. My team.
So I'm going to look at the depth chart real quick just to show you.
Team, you have 7 options. Roster is selected. Depth chart. Entering depth chart screen. Fibros. Name J Dubs.
So Josh Dobbs is my quarterback right now because I was playing a game and Nick Foles got hurt.
Name Jimin Shuai. Name J Lambo. Name and Phils. Position QT. Morale modified overall 77. Morale 58. Speed rating 71.
So you can actually go through and see all these stats, and after your game, you can actually read how your player did. There are a few things that don't read. So like
franchise hub screen, my team. Things to do, you have 8 options. Players ready to negotiate.
So like, if I click on players ready to negotiate here, unfortunately it doesn't tell me the player, which is a weird oversight. But I can actually, you can actually use NVDA, and you can.
You have 2 options. Start negotiations is selected.
You can actually do an OCR of the screen and read it. I'm going to turn that down. Sorry. And that works pretty well. So I have not really found. I mean, you know, since I know how to play Madden, I actually can do. This really helps tremendously. Scout college players is another one. You go in there, it doesn't read you the names, but you can OCR it, and you can actually figure that out. I can do other videos and show you. There's another guy on YouTube that's doing similar things, so if you just search for Madden accessibility, you'll find him. I just want to kind of give you a brief thing. Now, you can do upgrade players, so if I click on this,
entering player upgrades screen, you have 9 options. Upgrade Jones.
So it's telling you I have 9 options. There's 9 players listed that I can choose from.
DJ, Shark JR.
So say I want to do DJ here. I can choose what I want to have upgradable.
Slot.
So
Runner. Physical.
So I'm going to do physical. And basically that just you're spending a little money and upgrading that spot for him. So now
college training complete. Upgrade players.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Improved team.
I'm gonna hit
Advanced week.
Things
to do, you have 2 options. Next week is selected.
Because I've already played my game. It's gotten tough without Nick Foles.
Ready to negotiate. New message. X Factor LV.
And the messaging is not accessible either. But like I said, this is an awesome start. I really can do so many things now in the game that I just never could do or always dreamed about doing. The playbook is not accessible, but you can still memorize that. And it does have an accessibility tweak for controller assist. And what that does is it vibrates to let you know if you're. So, for example, when you snap the ball, it will give you a long vibration if it's going to be a run play, and a long vibration if it's going to be a pass play, short vibration if it's going to be a run play, and that is for if you have the ball. And that's actually pretty cool if you allow the computer to pick your play because you at least know what it's going to be. The only trouble I've seen with that is if it's going to be a fake, you know, the NFL is now doing the sort of the kind of the thing that the college game is doing where they do the run pass option. So that is a little tricky because it will still do a long vibration even though you actually have the option to hand the ball off, and that is a little tricky to kind of figure out. So I still actually call my plays because otherwise it's a little I feel like dicey, and I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen. That's how actually Nick Foles got hurt. I thought I did a computer called play. I thought he was going to throw the ball. In fact, it was a damn pass run option, and I did not hit the right button, and Nick Foles just decided to take off with the ball, and he got hit hard when I was maneuvering him. I'm like, it said basically, I thought it was going to be a run. It said, and Nick Foles takes off, and I'm hitting up in A, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want him to run the ball, and he got tackled. I didn't dive, and he got tackled and got injured. So now I'm without him for 7 weeks. Yay! But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you have any questions, just leave a comment.
Stop recording.